Welcome to Kempner Sports. My name is Rev Triv. So glad that you're here. Today I'm going to be talking about the Packer predictions, the season record. I'm going to go by week what I think is going to happen now because I create passionate and realistic Packers content. I've literally done this video 3 times. I've gone through the list. I had something totally different at the end, and I'm just in my good conscience. I cannot do it because I'm a realist, okay? So there's going to be some moments where you're going to be angry and upset, and there's some moments where you're going to be like, you know what, I can see that happening. And so I'm looking forward to this season. If you haven't hit that like and subscribe button, if you're a Packers fan, you haven't hit that like and subscribe button, support a Packers fan, and you can get lots of different, like, people think that we're going to be terrible. Most people are predicting that we're going to be 6-11. I just disagree with that statement. We're too good to do that. I know that we're young on offense. I know that we've gone from Rodgers to Jordan Love, but he has sat behind Aaron Rodgers for 3 years. He's been learning, and let's be honest, he's looked a lot better in preseason than I was anticipating. Now, this is one of the reasons why I waited to make this video, because like a lot of you guys went, and when the schedule came out, you made a video right away and you said, this is what I'm going to predict. And I'm just like, we just need to see if he looks better, because if you're honest, Jordan Love didn't look good in the last few preseasons. He actually looked really bad. His accuracy was terrible. Now, he did look amazing against the Eagles. He only had 9 passes, 6 completions. Christian Watson sent it to the house on that one. I mean, it was just a slant pass across the middle, but still, he made a couple really good throws during that game. And so optimism is rising, and the negative narrative against the Packers is changing, which I'm very, very surprised. So the reason why I have made this video so many times is because of week 1. I've been convinced that the Packers are going to beat the Bears in Chicago. I can see that happening. I can envision it. But the more I look at the schedule, the more I think about where I want what I think the record's going to be at the end. I just think I'm just going to give this one to the Bears. It pains me to say this, everyone. Like, let's go to this right now. I'm going to go to this list right now. We're going to lose week 1 to the Bears. I can't believe I'm saying this. I just think we're so young and we're still building chemistry. I just think the Bears defense is so bad. Like, you've got so many holes, and I don't think you plugged all the holes. So I'm very nervous about making this selection. I want to say Green Bay. So, but your wide receiver core did improve. Again, DJ Moore. I do think your coaching staff is good. I think you drafted well. I think you did some good free agent signings, but I still think the Bears suck overall. It's going to be a building year. I don't think you're going to go from 3 wins to 10 in one season, okay? So let's just be clear about that. You're going to see improvement. And here's the thing about losing week 1. The fan base is going to lose their minds. They're going to lose their minds. It's going to be the end of the world's going to happen. Like, that's how bad. Now Chicago fans are going to be rejoicing. They're going to say the streak is over and all that kind of stuff. Trust me, streak's not over, okay? Listen, we still own you and we will own you, but it's going to take some time for us to gel here. Okay, week 2 at Atlanta. We're going to go and win that game. I know that they got Bijan. I know they got London. I know they have Pitts but they still have Ritter. Like, that's at the end of the day, and we're going to bounce back. We're going to win in Atlanta against the Falcons. Their defense isn't very good either. I just think we're going to win that game. Now, I don't know what about going and playing the Saints. Now it's at Lambeau. I want to win that game, but they just always seem to have our number, and they destroy us a lot of times, and it's really frustrating to watch them. And now they have Derek Carr. I think they have a very good defense. I think they win week 3. Week 4, Detroit comes into town, and they've already beat us with Rodgers. I think they beat us without Rodgers, unfortunately. So right now, that means that we're 1-4. I'm still surprised I've picked this. Like, as a Packers fan, some of you are going to click off. Don't click off yet. Trust me, this thing turns around. So Okay, week 5, we go to Vegas and we win that game. I'm excited to watch that game. Devontae Adams. Hey, Devontae, are you sad that you've moved on? Because, like, I don't know. To me, it makes me a little worried as a Packers fan. It's like, I like playing with Aaron Rodgers, but I want to go play with my friend here. I don't think Jordan Love's that good. I want to continue, and I want to play somewhere where I've always wanted to play. Now Derek's gone. Are you mad about that, bro? Like, are you wishing that you would have stayed? We wish you would have stayed. We love and appreciate you, but it is what it is. And but I don't think your team's very good. I know it's you and Jacobs, and then after that, I do not believe in Garoppolo. I do not believe in your defense. So I believe we go into Vegas and we win that game. Then we go into the bye week. So we're 3-2 going into the bye week. Coming out of the bye week, there's lots of optimism because we won. I think we go into Denver and we lose that game, which I really want to post that we're going to win that game. But because it's on the road, and I just think, Russell Wilson has a bounce back year. I think they get better. Yeah, so I'm unfortunately picking that. That one was really difficult. So the first week 1 and week 7 have been the most difficult for me to choose. So week 8, I believe this is the start of a 3-game winning streak. Minnesota, the Rams, both at home, and then we go into Pittsburgh and we win at Pittsburgh. So Minnesota, we played well. Last year we beat them 41-17. What? Are you kidding me? Yeah, that's what happened, guys. If you don't remember, that's what happened. So I think we're going to win that game, and it's going to be surprising. It's going to shock people. I don't know if with the Rams game, if Cooper Kupp and Stafford will both be playing in that game. I just have a feeling that we're going to be better, that we're a more solid team than they are, and we're going to find a way to win that one. And in Pittsburgh, a lot of people are high on Pittsburgh. I'm just not convinced yet Pickett is as good as everyone says. But I mean, Pittsburgh fans, you're gonna be mad about that game, aren't you? I would be. So yeah. Anyways, that's an interesting take there. I think a lot of people are gonna pick the Steelers to beat us there, but I'm not doing that. Chargers are gonna beat us at home at Lambeau, and then we're going on a 3-game losing streak. We're gonna lose to Detroit at Detroit Thanksgiving weekend. I just can't see us winning that game. That means that Detroit sweeps us this year, which really doesn't surprise a lot of people, but it's hard for me to say that, but I just believe that's going to happen. Then, of course, at home against Kansas City, Monday Night Football. I think it's Monday night. No, it's Sunday Night Football, and I'm looking forward to that game. But the only way we win that game is Mahomes is injured. I think he's healthy. That's why I'm going to give us a loss. If Mahomes is not injured, I'm going, or is injured, I'm going with Green Bay in that one. But so week 14, we start a 3-game winning streak at the Giants. I don't think they're that good. I think they're good. They're not great. So they're up and down. And so we're going to get our traction. We're going to, I love Barkley, and I like your defense. You blitz really well. But I just don't think your wide receiver's that good. And I just don't believe in Daniel Jones like everyone else seems to do. I know he's good in fantasy, but I don't think he's good in real life. So, you guys, we win there. We win at home against Tampa. We win in Carolina. That's a 3-game winning streak. We lose to the Minnesota Vikings in Minnesota because we already beat them at home. So we're splitting that series. And then at week 18, that we win at home against Chicago. And so I just think that we find our way, and then all of a sudden the optimism starts changing. I think that is going to be an interesting piece to the puzzle. Okay, so that means that we are 9-8 and we're fighting for a wild card spot. It's going to be a very, very interesting year. I'm really looking forward to seeing what actually happens. If you think about it, I'm pumped about this young core with Love and the wide receivers, the sophomores. I love the rookies, Reed and Musgrave and Kraft. Listen, Van Ness. Gary's back. Gary is back, people. That's what I'm talking about. This is going to be really exciting football to watch, and I can't wait for it to start. So please post in the comments what you think. Hit that like and subscribe, and of course, always go Pack, go.